Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're going to play Block and Key. Now we're playing it from obviously a bird's eye view perspective, but you are looking at this game sideways. We've got a box to kind of raise it up, which is actually kind of a perfect height. Aim of the game is to get the most points. The game ends when you have completed some amount of cards. It's 12 in a two-player game. So what can you do? Well, firstly, when you start, so I'm going to orientate this however you want to. Somebody else set this direction, so that'd be myself in this instance. I know you're sitting from this direction. I've already populated underneath here, so if you've seen my other video on how to set up play and review, you're aware of that. There are 9 places that we're going to have some locations on, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you replenish it, you always replenish based on that number position, so you start off with the lowest first. Initially, we're going to be taking tokens or pieces from here, starting with the person who's going to go last, so we can pick whoever that's going to be. In your hand, you're going to have 2 level 1 cards, a level 2 card, and a level 4 card. So I'll show you a level 1 card which is not in the game, a card like this. So to complete something like this, let me just see if I can find anything under here, or just grab in the bag what we might need. From your perspective, so sitting from this direction, you need to have this shape, for example, and this to make that. So you need to have something like this, just a 2 and a 2, or a 2 and a 2, doesn't matter what is around it, or 2 high. Again, it can be that way round, it could be the other way round, like that. Okay, that way round, or from that perspective, that way round.
Any orientation.
But not mirrored.
And only from this side.
Only from your perspective. Yeah. Okay, and then you say, yeah, I've done that. So on your turn, a bit like the last game, you're either taking blocks or you're completing a key. Okay. That's what's block. It's black and key, but kind of block or key in that respect. So that's what you're doing, one or the other. These are the easiest ones, which are level 1 cards. When you complete it, you only start with 2 star cards. The other cards down here are level 2 cards. I'll show you an example. A bit harder. Again, it's got a gap, so anything can go there or nothing. Doesn't matter. Well, you do need to have something there in some respects. We'll get into that in a second. So it's worth 2. So it could be vertical, it could be horizontal, however you wish. Okay, I'll shuffle those in.
So can you place blocks with a gap between them?
That's all I'll explain in a sec, but I'll quickly show what these level 4 cards look like. So, level 4s, again, normally, I don't know if they've always got 3 things, but 3 things across typically. Again, it could be upwards, it could be on its side, you just need to try and do them. So you're going to have one of those cards, you're going to have a level 2, and you're going to have 2 1s. They recommend starting off with the easier ones first. Again, it's up to you. We also have an enigma card, so if you look at that, basically you're encouraged to try and get these faces of things next to you. So it's a certain colour that you want orientated towards you, because for every 3 that you have rounded down, you're going to get yourself a point. Okay. So we'll figure out who's going to start, but the only other thing to say is, yeah, as you said, about placement. So on the side here, it does tell you how you can place. So you can place diagonally, like that, and that's not a problem. That's allowed. No restriction whatsoever. But if you want to place next to it, your face, your piece, has to be higher than this piece. So like that is legal because it's taller to what it's next to. Okay? Okay. Equally, that's fine as well. The piece that you place has to be taller than what it's next to. Equally, you can actually go on top of it.
So on the side of the board here is illustrations.
That's illustrations.
And it shows that it has to be, it can be placed on top of?
Yeah, or it can be placed next to, but it's got to be taller over it. It can't be the same height. Okay. So you can go higher, but there's a limit of 6. Okay? Lastly, you can kind of do a bridge. So actually that's a good piece to show you, because that makes a bridge. Okay, you see that?
Yep.
So from that angle perspective.
And what does a heart represent? Is that
so that's heart saying it's good, but you cannot have an overhang. So
bad.
Yeah, let me show you an example. You can't do that. So you can't do that because you've got an overhang, because something's hanging off. Equally, you can't do this because there's an overhang.
Yep, and it won't actually.
You can't even do it anyway. But there are examples whereby.
But yeah. Could you put it against one cube across?
You can't do that. You can't do that. You've got to have something underneath at all times, unless it's a bridge. Okay. So again, that is fine.
That's fine. What if you pushed it one space closer? Is that fine as well?
That's fine.
Because that's level 2. It goes above.
Yeah.
And it can be placed next to or on top of. Fine.
Yep. And that's it. Now, so on your turn, you're either taking a whole row or column of your choice. You can't go diagonal. So you're taking all of these, whatever. And then that's your turn. Either taking something or you're placing it. Now there's a limit on how much you can have, which I didn't mention in my how to set play and review. That's 7. Maximum you can have is 7. Okay. This bag may run out. Doesn't matter. It might have some gaps.
And only rows and columns, not diagonal.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So I've got my 4 cards. Sorry, these aren't my 4 cards. I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, and then not the. This is my Enigma card. So look at that to yourself. I can't see it, and that's what you're trying to have facing you. So you're going to have a point per each one facing you, or total of 3. So then it's 3 rounded down. So if you see 25 faces, your total's going to be 8 because it's divided by 3 rounded down is 8. So it's per individual square. Is how I read that.
Okay, so there's an arrangement, but it's not possible.
Don't worry, it's a bit weird when I do that. It's just a colour. It's just one of these 4 colours. Okay,
and it's each score divided by 3 gives you the points.
Yeah. So for example, if you have this facing you, you get 1 point. Okay. So do you have an app or something to find who starts, or should we just pick out a colour and say, do you want to pick 2 colours, grey, white, brown, and green? You pick 2 of those.
I think why don't I pick a block out, and if it's odd, I'll go first, and if it's an even number,
okay. But then you can feel it. But okay.
Okay, but it's the first one I touch.
Okay.
This one.
So what's the answer again?
So odd, you're first, and then odd, I'm first, even you're first.
All right,
so that's an even number.
Okay, so you're now going to pick 3 of those things to take, and then I get to orientate this, which I believe I do after you've picked stuff. Like that.
Okay. So
my Enigma card.
So I've got level 4 and level 2.
You should have a 1 level 4, 1 level 2, and 2 level 1s.
Oh, okay, cool.
And as you complete level 1s, you can only pick 2s and 4s.
Okay. So, based on the configuration we can see, I'm going to pick the first column. Obviously, viewers at home, you can't see what's hiding underneath, so I'll just bring them above, just so you can show. So I'm going for a brown, a green, and a grey.
Okay. Oh yes, cool. Right. So you take those 3. All right. I'm going to pick.
Do you get to orientate this as well?
Yeah, I'm thinking what I pick. So what do I have on my cards? Why don't you can move the stacks again? I don't think these are my cards. No, these ones we're not playing with. Right. I'm trying to go for that one. I'm going to go with. You won't be able to see what we've got, but I'm going to go with that. Okay. And now I get to pick 3 things. Oh, this does. Oh no, these replenish once we've picked. So I'm going to pick. What kind of stuff do I have here? Yeah, I'll pick this row.
Mm-hmm. So the last row available is all green. Does it get replenished?
I think they stay there, and then these just go out. So 1, 2.
Oh, there's 2 greens. It's light green. The row that's available.
Well, I can't see that, but unfortunately, that's not true either.
Okay.
Which I think actually that is, but they won't be able to see my stuff. I think.
So I'm going to take a row, or a column, as we look at it.
Yeah.
It's got a grey, brown, and another grey. So I have 6 pieces now.
Alright. So if you do have more, you just discard down. So you can only ever have 7. Right. So my turn to pick. Let's go in here. Okay, so that needs replenishing again. Which I'm probably going to put more stuff again as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what are those that I want?
Oh, so every time you select, they get replenished?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Because you should have had a better choice then.
Only for the first round, or in setup you don't.
Okay.
So that's where you get the advantage of going second. Okay, so I might just try and build something just to show you how to build. So I could go like here, because I might be stopping you, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I might just do here for now. And that gives me, so I'll show you, I completed it. You might not be able to see it, but you can come round and see. So I complete the card, that's worth 1 point. And this technically is an limitation at the edge, I don't know what this card's doing there. But yeah, I complete the card, I'm just going to tuck it under the bottom. Okay? So once I've got 12 of them, or you do, that ends the game.
12 points or 12?
12 cards. 4 base cards. Oh, these are like Mayday sleeves, you don't really need sleeves, but I thought, yeah. Weird.
So we've got choices.
Choices, people.
Choices. And it's only from my point of view as well. So
yep.
Yeah, I guess all of the tiles we're picking up have got the uniform colour on every side.
Yep.
It's just the first starting block has different colours. And when do you adjust the starting block? Is that at the beginning of the setup?
But yeah, that was it. And that's done. Fine. Okay. So yeah, you do select the starting block after then you get the card.
Okay. So I can only place one block. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you complete a card, you could be completing multiple cards, but you can't complete a card on my turn. You've got to do something active to make one of your cards complete.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to place, and I don't really want to block the 2 green in case I get a card that has 2 green, so I'm just going to put it next to it.
I don't know if there even are green things. But I'm not right. There is. Oh, actually, sorry, that was right. It had to be a moss thing at the bottom. Apologies.
Is this white or moss?
No, so this one had to be at the bottom. So my mistake. So you might be benefiting from this.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, it's got to be like this.
So is this moss colour as well?
Yeah. So basically,
okay.
no one gets benefit from it.
Okay. So there is only one green and that's white. Okay. Cool.
So actually,
Doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything.
In the sense, at least it's green. It's something else. So you've done that. You placed.
I placed a 3x1.
But it has to go upwards though, because it has to be higher than if it's touching it.
Oh,
face to face.
I thought you could place it next to it.
Yeah, only that's in this zone though, so it has to be higher as well.
Okay, so I have to place it in a vertical fashion.
Yeah, or diagonally. So again, from your perspective, that's still fine if you want to. And then you can do it flat if you want to now.
Oh,
so you can do that, or it's up to you. Any preference?
Well, can I do it flat here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it
because
flat
it's
there.
not flush on.
Oh, okay. So if it's off if it's not directly
it's got to be one of the two.
adjacent to, it can be off.
Eventually, you might be running out of space. The solo game's good actually because just using a solo example, the way it works is you have things, which means if it's triggering a completion, you're basically going to pick from, I think it's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 things here. So you basically need to pick. You get to draw an extra things placed out, so the 5th position, and 4. These all got numbers around the corner, so you get an extra thing in this zone, which is quite handy. So it actually helps you. So you're trying to encourage yourself to try and chain things together. Right, my turn. I'm gonna.
And what's the story behind it? Because obviously, like it looks like it's I would say like a mythical type of builder.
A temple long forgotten by time hides mysteries whose keys can be unblocked. Some fear what lies ahead. We, however, cannot wait for a chance to try our hand, nay, our head, on these ancient grounds. Although we arrive together, our pride pushes us to unlock the secrets before our fellow archaeologists. Some key scripts, some blocks. Each turn I had to decide that I could either drag 3 of these unique blocks to my supply, or I can move 1 block from my supply to my temple floor. It was quickly discovered that by placing them according to the hieroglyphs on the temple walls, the blocks would lock in, allowing us to check their designs against the keys we found earlier, and then matched to our unique advantage point, the mysterious keys would reveal their value and unlock new keys to dig deeper. Could the ancient symbols covering the pillars be hinting at when our quest will end? Could the hieroglyphs etched into the temple floor be of something of the group, be of some use? Or to the lone explorer? There's only one way to find out, and there's a secret riddle as well. So around the side it actually says 7, so you can actually only have maximum 7 bricks is basically what you're getting as well. And actually number of players, so here it says 2, so in like a 4-player game you have 12, you have 8 in a 4-player, in a 3-player game, etc. But
so 11 keys to.
Yeah, so it's 12. I can see 12 around here, and it's got 12 because it's 2-player game. But anyway, that's what it's trying to get at. 11 is in the solo game.
Because you're timed.
So,
and this one says 8 with 2 players.
It looks like it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 12 with 4 anyway, and it's as a 3 you're doing 8. So I can't see why it's. Oh, maybe 1, 2, 3. That's why.
There's a 12 on this side. So maybe it's the same on each corner.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I did know they are symmetrical. Right. So I'm going to I'm going to take some more stuff. So I'm going to pick this set here. I'm up to 5, and it's your turn.
I might actually be helping you out here. I'm going to build or place a block, I should say.
Okay.
So I can place it this way because they're next to each other and at the same height.
That has to be higher. Always has to be higher if you're building next to it.
Okay, so if
so it's higher.
Can I place it this way then?
Yep.
Okay, so basically it's a.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Rad. Well, does it help me? I taking the wrong things here? Maybe. I'm just going to go with this.
Ooh, going high rise.
High rise to 5. I could go this way around. Oh, I don't know. I'll do this way around for now. Which completes this.
Yeah, 5 in a row. Is that a 4?
So, that's a 2-pointer.
Oh, okay.
And I can pick a 2 or a 4. Now Julie went for the 4s. I'm going to pick a 2.
Because it's the.
Oh, I always pick up to 4. I didn't pick up last round. All right, I'll pick another 2 for now.
Okay. And after the 12th key,
Yeah.
then you add up the value of the keys.
That you've completed. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to place a block.
You finish the round.
And I'm going to go above, so it's an L shape.
Yep.
It's
that's fine.
above, and I've completed my 4.
Okay.
Which is a white followed by 3 grey followed by 2
Cool.
brown. So is it? We'll just square it.
And then you take up one of your you can choice, so
Okay,
a 2
2
or
or
a 4.
I'm going to go for.
I have managed to knock that.
I'll follow Julia's lead and go for 4s.
Okay, that was the game she didn't win, but it was pretty close-ish, I think. Right, I'm going to go with.
But for example, if you finish your 12th block, and I've only done 3, if you did all 1s and I've got 3 4s,
correct.
it's the same.
Yeah, good points.
But then we might run out of space, as you said.
I have only seen Ryan actually playing solo, just because it constantly kind of makes it go diagonal. As a 2, yeah, it'd be interesting. I'll play this 2, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Can I chain anything together to? That could work. Right, let's take some blocks. So I'm going to take these 3 because I'm now up to 7. So. It's also got C change by these guys as well. There's a riddle you're going to try and solve afterwards as well, which is in the thing. Well, that's interesting. There are different shapes around the sides.
I'm going to grab some of the blocks. I'm going for a brown and 2 whites.
Okay. I'm going to do. This would put the cat among his pigeons then. Right, so I'm going to do. It has to be diagonal though, that's the annoying thing. Right, okay, that works.
But I guess you're placing it on the 2-dimensional grid. You can't place it at a 45-degree angle.
No, it has to go on the grid. So that's. I've now met another goal, which is this one round. So we've got 2 brown here, 2 green, and then got the white. So that's a 4-pointer. Nice. And then I can pick again. Now I feel like that's that's maybe scuppered as your one of your strats. But I'll go for this one now. Ugh, wish I hadn't taken that one.
So there's a row of all brown items on the left-hand side, and I've got a lot of brown on my cards. But I've got 6 ready. So if I pick up 3, I have to discard 2.
Yeah. Mention that because in terms of the right, there we go. That's more level.
Okay. I'm going to place 1 block. I'm going to place my little 2x1. Can I place it here?
Yep.
Because it goes higher.
You can always place on top of it because it's only. Yeah, there's no limitation going up because ultimately you're higher than what you're on.
Sure. So I've completed my level 1.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm going to go for another level 4.
Okay. What can I do? Yeah, I should maybe have done different. Ooh, that's not good enough. Yeah, it totally makes you lean.
Yeah, I'm standing at the moment because I want to get like a perspective around the sides.
When did I must have just taken that card. I didn't think I did, but never mind. Can I do something else to do it? Oh, that is so good. I can complete multiple things in one turn here, but I need to do something to actively trigger it. So, oh dear, that's not going to work, is it? Because actually, that won't work. Well, that's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. That's not fine. That's not good enough. Oh dear.
Have you got a 2x1 or a 3x1?
I'm gonna do. I need to actively help it though. Oh, actually, that will do it. So I'm gonna do this, which is an upright. Maxes it out at 6. That's the maximum height, which completes. Oh no, that doesn't help me with that one. So I'm actually gonna get all those points. Okay, that one. I can already do 2 of them. It's just. Oh dear. Try and do other things. I don't know. That's interesting. I need somehow to go there. Oh, I don't know how to. So can I come off here? No. It's hard, isn't it? 'Cause like leaning right. That actually works. Oh wow. But that doesn't actually help what I want to do. Oh, actually, that already does it. That is a gap. So that also, I can kind of get 3 points here, but I can't because I've already completed it on my turn. So I might just try and do something different.
So if you were to complete 2 of your keys, you would pick up 2 new keys as well?
Yep, I always have to drop back to 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 6. So now I need to try and, maybe I should just give up and do one of these things. Three. I'm just going to do that, which, so white 3 to complete that one.
Oh yeah.
And I could have done more, but I can't really. So complete that. I'm going to take a moon level 4. Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So I've got 4 blocks. I'm going to pick these 3. 7. So that was sort of like it. That was my pick.
That's going to be a tough one to try and complete, I think. And you kind of take on the blocks I may have wanted. What's going on here? That's okay.
Yes, it's 2 blocks. I was tessellating it together, so.
Oh dear. Well, maybe I can. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't quite get it to work, but it's very close. Don't think that's going to work. Anything else? Maybe, there's very little out there. 3 greys out. Maybe I'll just do this just to get that one going. Right, I'm going to do this. No, I don't really know there though. Right, I'm just going to go here. Don't know why, but I've now completed a green and a white.
Oh.
2 whites and 2 greens.
Oh, and this one?
Yeah.
Oh, because that one placed didn't actually benefit that.
I can use the bottom one. So I had already completed it, but I had to do something to actively complete it.
Yeah, I see.
So I'll have to use the bottom one. It's a point, but anyway. Let's unlock other things.
Cool. So I'm going to place this one. Now, I want to place it over here.
Right.
So it's adjacent to, because it therefore it doesn't have to be higher than.
But you've got an overhang going on.
Is there?
Yeah, from that piece.
Oh, this is an overhang?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that has to be on the ground?
Yeah.
And
that wouldn't work. You have to go diagonally because it's not higher.
Oh, okay. So it would have, and it can't go there because that was adjacent to as well.
Yeah.
And it can't go there because
no,
it's also
not higher.
Oh, okay, so that overhang's going to ruin my day.
Place it flat.
Build
it later.
Oh, you mean like one across? Yeah. I could do that.
Think one dimensionally, and that's not quite a thing.
So what we could do, if we place it, because it would have to be higher than this one, wouldn't it?
Yes, you just put it upright.
But
That's
it's not really what I want to do. Not today.
Classic game design where you've got a
No, I was really looking forward to placing it across like this, but obviously with the overhang in this corner, it's not a valid placement, which is a shame. And that's an overhang. Confused. Let me see, what can we do at the back? So 1, 2, 3. Oh! And I bet there's no duplicates of each one of the shapes unique.
I've no idea.
Because I can really do with picking up one of the pieces I've already put down.
We'll probably get to the whole bag, so none a bit.
Okay. I think we're going to go with the. How's that going to work there? I'm really not sure about that. But that would be very funny. It's so annoying. No overhangs. It's kind of ruined my plan.
Yeah, it's confusing having 4 rules.
Let's go. Let's just bum. Guess we could develop something.
Ooh, that is really good. Just put it down.
So if I wanted to place here, I could place a 3.
You can. Well, it has to go higher than it.
Yeah, so it'd have to be a 3, wouldn't it?
Oh, that is fine because you're going on top of something. That's fine. That's valid. That's okay. You can go straight on top of it, and that's not a problem.
Is that alright?
Yeah. I believe so. I don't think that's an issue with that. Yeah, it's fine. A stack is a vertical column of faces, regardless of which block they're from. You gone? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to now complete 2 cards with one go, going here, because this is a 4-pointer against what will be a 3. So that completes this one, because there's this big white one there.
Yeah.
I also have completed this one, because I've got 3 brown and 3 green.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's me done.
Wow. So you've played how many keys?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I think
7 keys. I've got 2. So 4 key strategy might not be the best thing to do. It's certainly very complicated, and I'm trying to work towards the 4s as well, just because they look really cool. Okay, so we'll park that one for the moment. We will come back to that later on. Is this a valid placement if I place it on this side?
if there's no overhang, but it's not going to be taller. Yes, it's on top of it, it's fine. Because it's on top of, so from a vertical perspective, that's fine.
Okay.
And does that help me? No. Maybe there's something else I can do. Oh dear. How can I get that to work? Somehow chuck that on there. Oh, actually that would work. This is crazy, but it's going to do it. Unbelievable.
Well, can I claim one of mine from last time?
If it wasn't caused by me doing it.
No, it was this one. Sorry, it was the grey.
So was you doing that?
Yeah, I put the grey here, so I just did.
And you didn't. That was before you drew up. So that's fine. Yeah.
Is that right? Thanks.
Right. I don't know if I can
Should we go for another 4? Oh yeah, we started till finish.
So don't think I can do that one yet. Very close on that one though.
That was one I got without even knowing that I had done it. Sorry.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Don't think I can. That's going to cause an overhang. Right, I'm just going to take some blocks. I don't know what to take though. They're not very useful. How else can I do this? How am I going to get that piece on there? Oh, that might do it. That is too high. Oh, we haven't gone 6 high yet. Okay, is that enough? 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that does it. It's like it's another 4-pointer because I've got 2 grey and 2 white and a brick.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's number 8. There we go.
That was a complicated one as well. Get bonus marks. So yeah, that move I did helped you out indirectly, well directly, because then you were able to boost on top of it. But there's one move that I'm just one piece away, but obviously it's not available right now, but I know it could be in the bag. But I just don't know if I can wait that long. So for example, on this piece here, if I wanted to go here, it wouldn't be allowed because it's lower than that one.
Yeah, I think it's touching all that one too as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But twist it around, you can go there, or upwards diagonally, or find if you can go diagonally somewhere else.
What about here?
Yeah, diagonally. That's fine.
And it's low at the bottom.
Yeah, it's fine. It's diagonal. There's no other need to. There's no other kind of
Okay,
restriction.
so I've got one. It's which one is it? Oh, here it is. So it's 3 with a 2 across. 3 with 2 grey.
Yeah.
That was a 2er.
Okay. I think I'm going to claim a 2 as well then. So
I'm going to go for a 2 this time because I've got a handful of 4s.
I'm going to complete another card, so I've completed a 2 as well. Your turn.
Okay. So I need to play something though, don't I?
Oh, I need.
Do I need to play something to activate the card, or could I just play something down and then?
You're either taking blocks or you're completing a key. No, sorry, either you're taking blocks from here or you're placing on the temple floor.
Yeah, but when I place a block,
yeah.
If it doesn't correlate to the shape here,
yeah.
But this is already visible.
You can't. Yeah, you have to do something to make it trigger.
That's pretty bad because it would be
because it should be done. Basically, you can't have someone else have done it. That's what they're saying. Because I think that's too luck break otherwise.
Well, what if I
how to claim a key card? You must play. You place a block with at least one face contributing to it. When it's claimed, opponent's check. You draw back up. Yeah, you can't mirror the key's design to claim it. You must place a block that is part of the key to claim it on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I could place a.
Thematic.
If I could place a. I don't want to go that high there, do I? So, for example, if I were to place something on this, can I place something on here?
Yep. Oh, that's getting very
It's very wobbly, isn't it? Or else I need to get a 4. But I really wanted that 4, and it's probably not going to happen now. I don't really want to use this one, but I need to because I need to score a 4. So if I go here, is that valid?
Yep.
So there's a gap and it's adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got this one, which is basically 4 with a grey and a grey.
Yep. That's off to the side, I guess. Yep. That's
so
fine.
I'm thinking about things now in the 3 dimensions rather than just trying to layer it up on one row. I draw another one. I'm going to go for.
I don't know when I drew this card. I think I'm ready to draw that card.
Go for a 4.
Okay, I'm very little low on stuff, so none of these will trigger. Let's see. I think they will. I still don't think I could be able to place on here. Oh, I can. A first bridge. So going this way to go 6 high to get 2.
Cool.
Okay, you're up.
Is that your 10th?
I think so. I'll check. 1, 2. Yep.
So 2 more?
2 more.
But you don't have any blocks left?
We've got no blocks left.
But you've been doing well.
Literally, yeah, each turn I managed to...
I think the 4s are very complex, and I think lining up 2s after 2s is a bit more of a...
I've done 3 4s.
strategy. You've done 3 as well?
You've only done 1.
I've done 2
I've done
4s.
2 4s.
So I've been trying to line up with this almost impossible one, and it's basically one. If I get one piece, I complete it, and I haven't seen the block, and I don't want to take the blocks in case it releases it, but maybe I should take some blocks now. And the other things I can do, I'd need to place a block to get it, which is potential what I can do with that one. Oh, that's going to be so tricky. So tricky. Okay, so now this one. Oh, there's something all the way out there, is there? I didn't know about that. So can I place here?
Yep.
Is that a valid one? Or do I want to go? I'm not sure what's better. Because if that's a level 5, but this one.
I feel like you're Indiana Jones here.
Oh, left hand, right hand. I have let go of it a couple of times actually. I would place it up here. And now I've completed one, which is this one. It's 3 with a brown on each
Oh,
end.
Nice.
I've actually got that 1, 2. I could do that twice now.
Twice?
There's two
right.
2 locations on that
Right.
axis.
Oh, okay, up and down kind of thing.
Yeah, but so I played a 4. Do I want to get a 4? No, I think I just need some 2s.
Alright, I'm going to take some stuff. I feel like taking a mixture maybe is a good idea here.
Yeah, it's very intricate because you don't want to give your opponent anything too easy, but obviously you don't really know what they've got.
I'm just going to take... No, I don't want to take that. I want to take... say these 3.
Gosh.
Right, 1. Has your thing count yet?
No.
Okay.
But it might be worthwhile taking something like that. I'll take these 3.
Okay, so... Right, that completes this one. Another 2-er, so 1 more to go.
1 more.
Technically be in reverse order, that's fine.
Oh, sorry?
And they always say like do left to right, but it's only in case people know what it is. I guess it's in case you can see it and you go, oh, I want that one next, but that's...
Oh, so you take one at a time and then later?
You always do 1, 2, 3, so always do it in numerical order.
Okay.
But I think that's just in case people say, oh, but you could pick where you're checking things out.
Oh, so if I want to get one on the first row, I'll put a good one on the same...
You could choose to if you knew what you wanted to get.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not that kind of...
Equally, then I could be taking on my turn unless I had 7, and then I wouldn't know what you needed. Right.
So you're at 9, is it? So you're 11 cards?
I've got 11 now, yeah.
6. I'm way behind. But I'm holding out hope. And you can only go up to 6 high as well.
Yeah.
Don't see that one coming off, to be honest, or that one. So I'll come here, I'll do this one.
That's a shame, right, yeah.
Okay. Right.
What do I pick? Can I do it? For this one. Right. Yeah, look, there's hardly any things left in here now. 1, 2, 3. 1 item left. 1 block.
Do we get a turn each, or is it once you?
No, so yeah, I'll be going first. So you've got a final turn when I trigger the 12th one, if I wish to. Oh, I've only got 3 cards. Let's go for a tour.
Okay. I've got loads. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 already. Okay, so I'll pick up this row and I discard one.
It's happened again.
Do I discard it back into the?
I would say so. We can do that. I can't remember, but I think just chuck it back in because it's going to come out, and I don't think it'll matter. Maybe they aren't used. But your turn done?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do claim my final card, and it is a goodie. It is a 4-pointer.
Well done.
So you can see that, but it's basically
nice.
4 and 2. There's 2 loads of greens over there.
Yeah, that big bridge.
Doesn't need this part of the bridge, luckily, but it's just this big.
Because I placed that grey just off angle. So the good news is I got the part I was looking for.
Yay!
And I'm going.
So what was the thing you saw before? You saw like a 2 block of like the brown, and you hope there'd be a 2 of
If I had the 3 of the grey, I could have put it up here earlier.
Okay.
And I really needed the top bit to be grey. The only way I could have done that was to go up the back. So
that's your 4-pointer, is it?
I was able to put the thing in, yeah. So I basically claimed this, which is 2 green, 3 white, and a stone. What's the word? A totem.
Okay. So now we're going to do our scores.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I managed to get 8 there, which is quite good going considering I hadn't done any for the first half of the game.
Okay, so I'll do my scores first. So I'll guess those first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, and then I've got my perspective, which I might as well just do now. So I had the brown ones, so that's 30.
I forgot about that.
I've got 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get that rounded down, it's 3. So that's a total of 33 points.
So how did you manage to get 30 points from the cards?
From the cards, I had a total of
because you played
4 for 4s.
Okay.
I had
So
3, 4, 5,
12.
6 of the 2s and 2 1s.
21. Okay, yeah, cool. That's really skilled. So I've got 4 4s, 16, 2 2s, 18, and 2 1s, 20.
Hang on, 2 that makes 20, doesn't it?
16, 20, 22.
Okay, plus what about your Enigma?
Enigma was greens. I forgot about that actually. I've only got.
I don't mention it like.
I know. I got 6, so I only get 2 victory points. So it's 24.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I know. I wasn't working towards it, and I had stacks of greens.
They're not that important, I find, because you do 3. Like I had this to get that would only give me a single point though, if I placed it facing me.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, I thought it's a point.
But you could
try.
You could sculpt the rest of if you can
Keep my hands.
Because you can't tell which cards you're going to pick.
Yeah, I kind of went, I could go for it. And also it's the end game where they face as well. So do you really want to go for the browns early on for me?
Well, I wanted to play browns early because that was really all my cards. I only had one which had any green in it. And I think the only green that I've ever used was on your side when you placed the founding marker.
So yes, you do discard excess back into the bag. That's what I was trying to double check on. Yes, you're definitely leaning over a lot in that game, in a kind of eager way.
So yeah,
that's why I'm putting it.
That was fun. That one was available. It was scored, but I hadn't placed the item, so it was like 3 whites, which was down this line.
Scored.
And I was like, if I had a green, I could just put a green down here, which I could have done, but that would have only been worth 2 points. And I was really trying to chase the 4 points to make a big score. But there's quite a few turns when I was just not scoring and not placing anything that get me into the scoring positions.
I felt more often actually something was already for me, but I mean obviously there's a lot maybe of the bag draw, but I haven't seen that to be a factor before. But
yeah, I think a light bulb moment went off about halfway through the game when I was trying to sort of have them sort of directly adjacent, stacked on top of each other, and then I realised actually you need to think more spatially. Using this rule to sort of offset allows you to sort of stake a claim or get a colour down, and then it's easier to build above it or on top of it.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I like these kind of spatial ones. I don't know if we played Uptown or not, which I definitely don't have done some playthroughs of that already. But that's a similar one, which is a fully 3D perspective as well.
But yeah, I think board table presence. This game is outstanding. you've got a massive, great big 3D display, and obviously the tiles underneath just allow you to sort of like have a little look and guess what you want to do next.
Yep.
But yeah, I was waiting for that 2 grey piece to appear, but maybe I should have dug for it a bit earlier. My worry is if I would unearthed it, you might have taken it, and I really wanted you to go for them and
Oh, I
unearth
see.
this, and
We're
then I
both
just
trying
figured-
to like stand off there. Yeah. But
But yeah, it's a great little game, and this, obviously I wasn't aware of what I was doing to benefit you because the cards are random. You don't really know what the opponent's got, but a lot of the shapes are very similar. Like you'll have a 3 with 1 at each end, like an E shape almost, or a U, and the ones with the gap, they're very clever because you have to think, where will I put the space? Does it make sense to?
I mean, it's annoying actually having an overhang if it is a bridge, because you must find a bridge for it. So you've got to build a bridge to get it. What's interesting though, I haven't showed you, is the riddle that comes inside. So this is probably inside of the bottom of the board, but there's a little riddle around this side if you want to see if you can figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to cover off the...
So each of our games with a note inside up begins with a single clue. A character who, when joined with their friends, answers the riddle. Is this the riddle? More than a moment and less than a lifetime, how long would I like to play? Is that the riddle?
Apparently, like on the forums, they're saying it's something to do with the name of the characters, like these 4 characters, that these adventurers, is what people think it might be.
But like, are the first 2 parts part of the riddle, or is it just the introduction?
I'm not sure.
Like each of our games with a note inside up, so upside down, begins with a single clue. The word is upside down. And these are the playtesters and Kickstarter's back.
Yep.
Sorry. So has anyone got their names upside down?
I did wonder that because I saw this thing, but it's just something like that.
Like
Oh,
cat
that's good
whiskers.
points. Yeah, hadn't considered an upside down name there. Could be a thing. Or maybe read the name upside
Well, there's
down.
a sort of a Chinese, it's a Korean symbol, so I'm not quite sure what that means.
Yeah.
It's probably someone's name.
Yeah.
Well done for backing them on Kickstarter.
There we
Good
go.
job.
And thanks for that. And for now, we're going to say, well, obviously there's no actual front of this box, which is why you've got the sleeve which it goes with. We're going to now say, back to the table. Of course, do subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, like, and let me know in the comments on YouTube. And obviously loads of pictures over on Instagram, over 2,700 posts.